everybody, welcome back for day number 23 of Christy's 30 Days of Sketches. And today I am doing another page for my South Dakota album. And because I was able to get through the double page of Custer City yesterday, I was able to move on and I'm going to try and finish up Mount Rushmore. Now with Mount Rushmore, we were there both during the day and at night, so I've got a few more pictures for that. So we're going to see what we can do with that. So in this sketch, it showed like a picture with small squares going around the edge. There was journaling around the edge of the page and then stitching going through it. So I actually today broke out my sewing machine and I just did a zigzag stitch around the edge of my paper, the green that I'm going to use for my background. And because I'm using two photos, I went ahead and did three, like a tic-tac-toe of stitches going down the center and across the side. And it just adds a little something to it. And I really like how it turned out. Now I had like an off-white thread in my machine and I wasn't going to rethread the machine, but I think this really would have looked cool with black if I had had black in my machine. So I'm leaving the one photo as a 4x6 and then I cut the other one to 4x4 and I was trying to make it small enough that you could see some of the stitching without covering it all up. But I do enjoy having more than one photo on my layouts, so that's why I usually stretch them if I can. And then after I turn off the film, like all those little stringy bits, I ended up pulling them through to the back and cutting them off. I was kind of debating on whether or not I wanted to leave them visible or to hide them. And I decided I liked the cleaner look of just the stitching, and so they were all trimmed up. So the paper I'm using today is a paper pad from Joann Fabrics. It was one of the ones that I bought at the end of our 1 year freeze. And this one is, I want to say, Open Road, and it's by Park Lane. So I grabbed the green paper that has little trees on it, which again goes for like the wooded area around South Dakota. And then I took this one that was, it looked like a quilted different patterns. So I matted my photos on that, and then what I had left over, I just kind of chopped up random size squares. I wasn't really concerned with keeping them any one specific size because from the layout it didn't look like they were any specific size in there either. So now I'm just kind of randomly gluing them down. Some of them will overlap. And again, there's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I didn't do them to the side like the sketch has. I just did it to the top and the bottom. But I do like how it turns out. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue those down. So while I'm doing that, again, I just want to remind everybody, check out the playlist in the description. And if it's not here when you pull it up, it might be because I'm uploading this from my phone and I might have to go back to add that, but I will add it eventually. Also, if you look in one of our previous videos, there is a link to Christy's Facebook group, which is, I believe it's 30 Days of Sketches Facebook group. And in there you will find the sketch for today, the links to Christy's video and everyone else who uploads a video. And again, they are more than welcome to add an Instagram link or a YouTube link if you do that. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to just show off in the gallery how you interpreted the sketch. It's just there for inspiration and a great resource for finding. When you're in a bind, you can just go back to any of the other sketches. Christy also uploaded the past 5 series, and each one would have 30 sketches. So there's a lot of content on the YouTube page or the Facebook page already. So I'm just finishing up, and now what I've done is I've taken my black pen and I've mimicked these stitch marks all around each of the squares to kind of give it that patched work look, like they had just been randomly patched onto the page. I could have probably done the sewing machine, but I liked how it was just, with my pen. I put a clip on there. I used some thickers that I had that were kind of the square tiles that I thought went with the square look, and then put some just some wood veneers on, and that's it for the layout. Keeping it very simple again. It will go in my book. It will look great among all the other pages I have in there. And I think it took less than 30 minutes to get this one done. So again, if you're trying to get like a vacation album done, the sketches are fantastic for doing it, and you don't have to over embellish to be able to have a great looking page. I want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow for day number 24.